Betcha again at 8-1.
And just to note that Lady Lamurai is scratched from post 4. Move in Woodmere Flojo. So Woodmere Flojo will start from post 4 in this race. The afternoon's 13th, McRae's Backhoe and Trucking Atlantic Breeders' Crown Final for 3-year-old fillies. $40,000 on the line. 8 fillies lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate upstairs to Vance Cameron.
And Rocky, they've got over $315,000 made this year. If you add up their 2- and 3-year-old campaigns, they've amassed over $500,000. How we doing on the East Coast for the stakes? We're doing real fine. Here comes the 3-year-old filly Pacers Atlantic Breeders' Crown Championship. Up and pacing Starship Alaska, the first one out. Elm Grove Talia second, third to the turn. That's Bad Girl Bridget. Between horses in fourth is Woodmere Flojo. Towards the rail fifth is Woodmere Venture. Coming up sixth on the outside is Tobin's Dream. Away seventh, Woodmere Honeymoon. And the trailer, Hamac Maleficent. Freewheeling on the lead, Starship Alaska with Campbell. Closing up on the outside, Bad Girl Bridget coming to call now. Third up the rail is Elm Grove Talia racing from fourth. That's Woodmere Flojo. Then in fifth is Woodmere Venture, 28 and 2 was the quarter mile. And Bad Girl Bridget makes the front. And she arrives at the 3/8 pole for the Blue Knight Use, the leader. Starship Alaska left hard. She's now second. Elm Grove Talia is right there third. Racing from fourth is Woodmere Flojo. Woodmere Venture fifth. Tobin's Dream sixth. Then in seventh, Woodmere Honeymoon. And trailing the field, Hamac Maleficent 8:57 and 1 for half a mile. They're touring the paddock turn. Going to the 5/8 in straight alignment. Led by Bad Girl Bridget. Second is Starship Alaska. Elm Grove Talia continuing third. Here comes Woodmere Venture now on the outside fourth. Fifth up the rail is Woodmere Flojo. Moving up sixth is Tobin's Dream. Seventh, Woodmere Honeymoon. Hamac Maleficent trailing the field. Bad Girl Bridget by 2. 1:26 and 4. 3/4 of a mile. Woodmere Venture has moved second. Off stride went Starship Alaska now. And they're homeward bound, led by Bad Girl Bridget. Second is Woodmere Venture. Elm Grove Talia closing up at the outside. But here's Bad Girl Bridget and the Blue Knight Use in the Breeders' Crown Championship. Elm Grove Talia rallied second. Third is Woodmere Venture. 1:54 and 1.
Here comes the slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for the afternoon's 13th McRae's Backhoe and Trucking Atlantic Breeders' Crown Final. 3-year-old fillies for $40,000. Kurt, no surprise here.
Yeah, she adds to her impressive resume. Now she was well over $100,000 in earnings, and that puts her up even higher. What an incredible stakes career she's had, and this year in her sophomore campaign, just incredible. 9 for 12 going into it, now 10 for 13. Hughes put her on the front. From post 5, 28-2, half 57 and 1, 126 and 4 to the 3/4. She stops the clock in a new record of 154 and 1 for the 5. Bad Girl Bridget and Hughes, the 2 in there for second, shook loose late when the 1 made that break around the last turn. Dallin gets her up there for the deuce, and Woodmere Betcher raced good here today. She stayed flat. She made a little bobble there going past 5/8. She wants to go too fast too quickly, and Corey did a great job keeping her together, and she came first up and had to settle for the Shoto, but a great effort from her as well. 5-2-3 unofficially here in race 13. Bad Girl Bridget and Hughes back in the Crown Rust Protection winner's circle next.
Bad Girl Bridget arriving at the Crown Rust Protection Winners Circle here in the 13th. Bay facing Philly 3 by Stonebridge Terror off the Badlands Hanover Dam. What a Bad Girl. Owned by Bill Landigan of Montague, also the trainer. Bred by Blaine Sudbury. And the Blue Knight Jason Hughes guides her to victory and a new pacing record this afternoon of 154 and a 1/5. Bad Girl Bridget in the McRae's Backhoe and Trucking Atlantic Breeders' Crown Championship Final for 3-year-old facing fillies. The winner's circle, cooler presentation.